Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my collection of my belts. Kind of give you guys a little mini review of each one, sort of an in-depth look. Not too much because this video will take forever, but um, yeah. Okay, so I'll start here. Here I have this is an AEW World Title. There you have the AEW tooling. The only flaw with this one is that the gold plating here is kind of starting to tarnish. But what are you gonna do? This is made by Mayan Belts. I bought this secondhand. It's really, really nice. There you got this side. Very heavy. It is a 4 millimeter stacked 3 times. Or there you got Chris Jericho nameplate. Very, very beautiful. The stones really, really pop on this. You can't really tell right here because it's not sunny yet, but it's pretty early in the morning. But yeah. Again, this was made by Mayan Belts, but I bought the secondhand from this guy who was selling it. Really happy that I have it. There's the backing. Probably the best AEW bootleg that you can get right now. I mean, there's obviously a ton of them because AEW still hasn't made replicas, but there you go. It's real leather. It's not ultra flexible because of the way the plates sit, but it is flexible. But yeah, so there you go. I go ahead and set this aside just to make more room. Don't worry, I'm not throwing it on the floor. I'm putting it on top of a pillow. Okay. Go ahead and get this over here. Just so you know, the majority of these belts are bootlegs. They're made by makers. I have a couple of replicas, but majority of them are bootlegs. Yeah. Um, if you have any question on who made each one, I'm telling you right now. I mean, I'll tell you who made them. But if you have any question on how you can get it and who you could contact, write in the comments. I'll try to help you out. But this is an IWGP US. There you go. This is made by Muhammad Nawaz. As you can see, it does have the star tooling. Can have to do a close up, but it does have the star tooling. It's obviously on a red leather strap, real leather, hand tools. Very, very soft leathers. The Muhammad Nawaz's leather is probably the softest leather of any overseas maker. Honestly, it's insanely flexible. There you have the gold tip, full tip, and this half tip business. 4 millimeter. Again, similar to the AEW. This is 4 millimeter zinc stacked, so it is heavy, definitely heavy. There you have the backing, black backing, just to show the flexibility of this belt. Just flops over. I mean that's lit. I've had this belt for like a week. I didn't have to break it in or anything. That's how it is when it's out of the bag. But yeah, very nice. I love this belt. I just got this is my newest belt. I've had it for about a week. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Put this one away. This one right here, on top of this pillow. Okay. Here we have my. This is one of my only replicas I have. I have a WWE spinner replica. This is a version 2, I believe, or whatever version it is. With the 2 WWE and the updated gold. I've had the version 1. This is a lot nicer because it's got the updated, artwork and the deep etching and the gold finish is a lot deeper and better. The other race champ, obviously, a spin piece. Yeah, this is I like this belt a lot. I've always been a fan of the spinner. I know some people don't like it. I love the spinner. The only thing that sucks about this belt is I can't handle it too much. Like I literally just have it hung up there, with the thumbtacks if you see them there, because this belt's so fragile and the strap, like this strap will bend and crack. I might one of here. I'll stop this. I might one of these days get this re-leathered, at the very least, if not. Probably not re-stone because to get a WWE spinner re-stone, it's literally like $400. Then a real leather job is like another 250. Next thing you know, including what the belt costs, I'm dropping over $1,000 in this belt. So more than likely it'll just stay the same. Maybe a real leather strap if I could find a good deal on one, but that's about it. But yeah, it's a solid replica. It's really nice. It's just, you know, not a lot I could do with it because it's a spinner. The stones fall off and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, there you go. Obviously, I would never recommend buying a bootleg spinner belt. I've seen a ton of WWE spinner bootlegs. None of them have been even close to, remotely correct. It's better to just buy the replica. And if you have the money to restone and re-leather, go ahead and do that. Just know if you get a spinner, especially a spinner, restone and a re-leather or both, and you ever want to sell it in the future, you're never going to be able to get your money back ever. You're gonna have to take a loss. So just have to keep that in mind. But there you go. To show you the back, I'll just show it real quick. It's just a license, and there's not much there. But yeah. Put this on the floor. Gotta give myself room, guys, because I got more belts. Yeah. Here I got one of the prizes of my collection. If I'm being honest, yeah, one of the nicest belts I have, if not the nicest belt I have. This is a WWF Big Eagle. This was made by Belt Performance out of Germany. If you've never heard of that company, I don't know what to tell you. This is pretty much as real as it gets. I mean, this is 24 karat gold plated, 4 millimeter zinc. Made by a professional belt maker. I actually bought this off of eBay, secondhand from this guy. It's on a Lucky Hand strap. It's not. His stamp isn't on it, but he told me it was Lucky Hand, so I'll just take his word for it. It's a really nice strap though. But yeah, guys, the camera does it no justice. Look at I'm trying to show off the detail on this one a little bit because this is easily one of the nicest belts I own. Probably the nicest, if I'm being honest. They have the logo plate. Some inaccuracies, obviously shell tooling instead of WWF tooling, and then you got, instead of 2x8 on this side, you actually have 2x10, 2x10. Yes, it's a very long strap, but it does fit me. But yeah, this belt's just something else, man. It is something else. Like I said, the camera cannot do it justice, but this is an incredible belt. Like I said, this belt is as real as the belt you saw on TV, honestly. There you got the backing. Very, very cool, nice, very beautiful, very soft. This is American leather. This is Bell Performance plates on a real leather strap, on a Lucky Hands made real leather strap. I'll show you the flexibility. Very, very flexible. I wouldn't recommend going with Lucky Hands though, guys. There's people that have ordered leather fucking straps from him, like years ago, and still haven't gotten their straps. So don't order from him. I don't even know if he's still taking orders, but if he is, he does great work. But the guy's a scam artist, so do not do work from him. But again, I bought this secondhand on eBay. I didn't buy this. Yeah. So there you go. So people will tell you that never buy belts from eBay, man. But I don't know, man. There's some hidden gems out there. Yeah, you just got to be careful. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, I just want to show the detail one more time because it's quite incredible. All right. Again, this is probably the nicest belt I have, arguably. Ah, shit. I don't know where to put this. Put it right here. Okay. So, I'm going to pick this one up here. To get one of these belts, not two of them, at least one of them, I might have to put the camera down, guys, because a couple of these belts are extremely heavy. Okay, here we have a Undisputed version 2. In case you're wondering where my bed sheet is, guys, it's on the floor. I'm using it to rest the belts on because I don't really know where else to do it. I don't want to put the camera down too much. But this is an Undisputed version 2. Made by Muhammad Nawaz, the same guy that made my IWGP US. He is a maker overseas in Pakistan. This is a beauty, man. It was cheap too. It cost me $350, yeah, which is insane. For this quality on real leather, $350 is nuts. But here you have you have 2x8 on this side. You have the crown, the floral stamp right there. You got WWE tooling going all the way around. Completely accurate paintwork to the V2. 100% accurate. There you have the property plate. 2x5 on this side. 4mm zinc. So this is a very heavy belt, very, very big center plate. Eddie Guerrero nameplate. Eddie Guerrero actually never held this version of the Undisputed, but he's one of my favorites of all time, so I got his nameplate. Beautiful, beautiful belt, guys. Look at the detail of the etching. If I could get this to focus, there you go. I'm having a hard time getting this to focus. There you go. Very, very deep, very, very detailed. Not just a flat plate. Very nice. I'll go and turn it over. There you have again, black backing. This guy Mohamed Nawaz, guys, does great work. Yeah, I have 3 belts from him. You'll see the third one probably at last, honestly, but there you go. Just to show you the flexibility. Again, his leather is just, I mean, ultra soft, ultra flexible. You know, just insane. There you go. So there's my Undisputed V2. So I'll go ahead and leave this on the bed because it seems like I have some room to kill. Okay, I'll leave it there. Which one should I go with next? There's my dog. Here, I'll go down here. Okay. So I don't have a humongous collection, guys. I mean, there's some people that literally have like almost 100 belts in their collection. I don't. I only have 10, but I like to go for quality over quantity. You know, and I don't even have room to collect 100 belts, and I don't ever want to, honestly. There's only a couple more belts that I really still want in my collection, but you know. Anyways, okay, here we got IWGP IC. This is made from an overseas maker also. This was actually made by a maker named Muhammad Usman. I actually bought this second hand though, but it was made by him. I got a good deal on this. I bought it for 270 bucks. You know, 4mm zinc, stacked on real leather. You know, the only thing that bothers me about this belt is that the strap is black and not white. As you guys know, there's his signature. As you guys know, the IWGP-IC has always been white. The only reason this is black is because, you know, the guy I bought it from, for whatever reason, requested it to be black. It doesn't look bad on a black strap, don't get me wrong, but I'd prefer it to be white. This is a solid belt, especially for what I paid for it. What I might end up doing someday in the future is selling this one and getting a proper one made on white strap, more than likely by Nawaz. But this will do for now. I'll go and show you some end depth. Here you got the strap. Some of the coloring faded off there. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. You got there you got the one side plate, then the next one, then the center plate. I actually did color in the letters black to match up the strap. That was me. That's a little there you got the lion. That's a little what's the word I'm looking for? There you got the logo plate. I don't think the IWGP-IC ever had a logo plate, the TV one, like ever. But I like it with the logo plate. I'm actually glad it has one. Yeah, there you got the tip, very heavy, very thick tip. Again, full tip, very beat up tip. I mean, look at that. This tip is beat to shit. But again, I got a good price on it, so I'm not mad. What's the word I'm looking for? Freaking. There you have the backing. Very, very nice. Now, this leather isn't nearly as flexible as Nawaz. It's not as nice either. It's not bad leather, you know, as far as overseas leather, but it's not the best. It's relatively stiff. This side's a little more flexible because it's got the tip. It's a little bit stiff. It feels very, very, like, almost plasticky, if I'm being honest, in certain parts. Again, this is not nearly as quality as like my Nawaz belts, but again, it's not as cheap either. I mean, it's not as expensive. It's cheaper. You know, you pay less, you're gonna get less. That's just the way it is. But for $270, this is not a bad belt at all. Especially 4mm zinc stacked. For 270 bucks, this is not a bad belt at all. I'm actually really happy with it. Like I said, I might end up selling it eventually down the road, but not right now. I'm perfectly content with it. Modification. There you go. I'm the letters coloring the letters black was a modification. I couldn't find the damn word. But yeah, there you go. Like I said, my biggest issue with this honestly is the black strap. If it was white, then I'd be a lot happier. Just because of, that's the accurate version. Oh god, sorry guys, some of these belts are heavy. I know. All right, let me go ahead and pull this one down. All right, guys. Here you got again another one of my only replicas in my collection. I actually only have 3 official replicas. The rest are made by makers. Here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, it's 2 by 8. It's actually 2 by 8 on both sides. That's right. This is a Fandu Andre. As you see, very big. 8mm thick plates, but they are hollow, guys, so it's not as heavy as it should be. I mean, if it was 8mm and it was full, this belt would weigh like 15 pounds, but it's actually, it's hollow. There you got a tip. Really nice big tip. This is a solid belt, especially for what it costs. I think it's like a $200 belt. I actually traded for it, but yeah, definitely solid. This is an all gold version, not the dual plated. The dual plated is out of, I don't think they make that one anymore, actually. I could be wrong though. But yeah, solid belt, guys. I like this belt. Now, what I might end up doing in the future, just because I don't want to buy overseas right now because things are really taking long right now because of the COVID and stuff. Like my WGP US that I showed you, I had to wait 4.5 months for. And I personally don't like waiting, for belts. I'd rather buy them secondhand. But what I'll do in the future, not right away unless I see something, but in the future, sorry guys, I was checking something. In the future, I'll probably sell this one and buy an Andre made by a maker overseas that's actually dual plated and not hollow and stuff like that. A little more accurate. But for now, this is, and the right size, yeah, because this is definitely not the right size. But this is not bad. This is not bad, especially for what it costs for a replica. It's not bad at all. It's got great detail too. As you see there, the lions. It's a solid replica, guys. But I might sell it in the future to upgrade. But it, for now, it's completely acceptable. Go ahead and put this over here. All right, this is gonna be here, guys. I might have to put the camera down. Hold on. Okay. Oh, jeez. This one's a lot heavier than the Fandu Andre. One of the heaviest belts in my collection. Okay. So here we got the only other replica I have in my collection. Easily the nicest replica I have in my collection. Probably the nicest replica, non-bootleg, that I've ever owned. This is a TNA, as you see, Wildcat Heavyweight Championship belt on the stock strap. It's actually in really good shape. Obviously, you got the gold tip there. I love this belt, guys. It's really grown on me significantly. I still probably prefer the Midwest version as far as the design, but this is a really nice design. It's a huge belt. It's 4mm zinc stacked. Unlike most replicas, if not all, most people, if you don't know this already, when you buy a replica from the shop or even a Fandu, it might say it's 6mm, 8mm, 4mm, but it's hollow. So in reality, like I could tell you this, the Undisputed, the Eddie Guerrero Signature Series belt, that those plates were 6mm thick, but in reality, the actual fullness of the plate is about probably 2.5 to 3mm. Yeah. These are not hollow. These are full because I've taken them off before. I'm not going to do that now, but I've taken them off before. These are not hollow. Even though this is a replica, these are not hollow. These are full, and it is stacked. Again, this is easily the nicest replica I've ever owned and have in person. It's not even in great shape either, but still, just the quality of it. And actually, these replicas were actually overseen by Classic Shields. Classic Shields, by Wildcat Championship Belts, the company that made the original heavyweight championship. Of course, that's why it's called the Wildcat Heavyweight Championship. They're even on the back of the belt on the stamp. I'll show you that. But this is apparently basically a cast copy of the real thing. Yeah. So this is as close to the real belt as you could get other than buying one. Yeah, and it's really really nice replica, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. The only thing that sucks is the strap is absolute shit. I'll go and show you. See how they're. Anybody that's familiar with TNA belts knows that their straps are awful, or at least were awful, as you see tearing there. Um, I'm probably not gonna get this re-leathered. I've thought about it. I would like to do it, but it would actually lose value if you re-leather. This is actually a very rare belt, guys. They don't make it anymore. They haven't made it forever, so it's very rare. Um, it's completely out of print. The belt that you see Moose using on TV now is actually a bootleg. Yeah, the one on the white strap. It's actually a bootleg that he bought from somebody, but it's a bootleg made from Pakistan. Yeah. So how about that? The current IWGPIC belt is actually a bootleg as well, but because they did Naito destroyed the Milliken version, um, and then the IWGP Heavyweight currently used is actually a replica. Yeah. So, but anyways, this is a beautiful belt, guys. Like I said, 4mm zinc stacked, insane. There you see the like I said, it does have some tarnish. It's an old belt. But it's not. I've seen a lot of other heavyweight Wildcats and this replicas, and this one's actually in better shape than most that I've seen. I got an incredible deal, and guys, I actually saw this on eBay, and I convinced the guy to pull it off eBay. He actually sold it to me for $330 shipped, and that's full price. I got it for this belt, $330 shipped, especially in the condition as it is in, is a crazy deal. I got a great deal on this. I'm happy to own it. Just showing you the details. Again, the straps looks nice. It's just very, rips. It's undurable. But the only reason I don't want to re-leather it is because it'll lose value, and if I ever want to sell in the future, I'm not going to get back what I paid. So I'll probably keep it on this strap. Maybe if I find a leather strap for real cheap, maybe. But nonetheless, I'm going to turn it over. This thing's heavy, guys. Now, this is the only belt that I've ever owned in my life that actually has signatures on it. I know this one's Jeff Hardy. I can't really read most of them. I know that one was Jeff Hardy. That's about the only one I could read, honestly. It's hard to read. I can't explain it. Some of them are fading a little bit, but believe it or not, signatures on belts don't really bring the value up that much. As funny as that may sound, you would think because it's signed, it's worth a lot more, but it's really not. As a matter of fact, a lot of belt collecting fans will literally not buy a belt only because of a signature. But I like that it's signed because it's unique. I've never had a belt before that had signatures on it, so it does make it unique. As you see, the center plate's even curved too, which is awesome. Like I said, this is easily, as far as the plates, the best replica I've ever owned. Okay, here you see the license. This belt was made in 2011, so this belt's already almost 10 years old. Yeah, and there you see Wildcat Championship belts because they actually oversaw like the making of these belts. They had input in it, so it's great, guys. I went a little bit deeper on this, but I just wanted to emphasize the greatness of these replicas. Yeah, and the heaviness too. I'll put this over here. I want to be careful with this belt because I don't want to tear the freaking strap any more than it already is. Okay, sorry guys, I was just checking. Okay. Now we got two belts left. Both of these belts are behemoths, guys, so that's why I left them for last. Okay, I'll start here. Oh God. Okay. Oh Jesus. This is definitely my favorite belt in my collection because it's my favorite belt design of all time. This is a 3D, look at the size of that center plate, guys. A 3D Big Gold made by Classic Shields on Belt Performance, made on Belt Performance real leather strap. This strap, guys, is incredible. This is definitely the softest, nicest, leather strap I have in my collection. But I'll get into that right now. This is a 3D Big Gold. Now, my favorite belt design of all time is the 3D Big Gold that Triple H introduced. Now, while this one's not completely accurate, it's pretty much the best 3D Big Gold that you could get out there other than buying one from Jamar and paying him $3,000 and 15 years later you still don't have your belt. So this is the best option right now, and it's a beauty, guys. As you see, it is restoned with Swarovski crystals. There you go. Got the crown. A WWE logo, World Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. Champion, not championship. Champion. You got the crown, the globe, the Triple H nameplate. This is 24 karat gold plated as well. There you got the crazy texture, guys. I mean, crazy detail. There you got the grapplers. Again, you got 2x5 on this side, on both sides. There you got the, and then the floral design, shell tooling. Very, very nice. Here you got on this side, the other side plate, which is pretty long as well. You know, the stones. 2x5 on this side. Just beautiful. Now, this thing is probably about a 14-pound belt, guys. It's insanely heavy, mainly because not only are the plates huge, again, there's the center plate, but they are actually 6mm thick plates, and these are not hollow. Unlike the the replicas that I showed you, other than the Wildcat, these are not hollow. These are full, and it is a heavy, heavy belt, guys, and it's big. It's huge. But yeah, god dang, is it a beauty. It's my favorite belt in my collection because this is my favorite belt design of all time. A lot of people, their favorite belt design when it comes to the big gold is the Chrome Rind, the one that Ric Flair introduced. And that's fine. Classic Shields makes a great one for like $2,000. But no, this is my favorite. Here you have the backing. Very, very nice, very soft. The belt is very flexible. Just flops over itself. Again, real leather. Very, very cool. So yeah. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Just hit it on the fan. That's fine. So here you go, my 3D big gold. Definitely my favorite belt in my collection because it's my favorite belt design of all time. Yep. And last but not least, okay. I'm gonna have room, thankfully. I saved this one for last for a reason. Mainly because it's easily the heaviest belt in my collection. And guys, I am going to have to put the camera down to go get this. So give me a sec. It's gonna take like 2 seconds. IWGP V4, made by Muhammad Nawaz, the same guy that made the Undisputed in the US. By the way, guys, Classic Shields made this 3D big gold. I bought it secondhand. I don't know if I mentioned that. Again, the Wildcats are replica. TNA official replica. That's a Fandu. I said that one was made up by Usman. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm saying the makers because I do want to, say who made them, just to give them some credit. This is an IWGP V4 made by Muhammad Nawaz. Guys, when I tell you this is easily the heaviest belt in my collection and the heaviest belt I've ever, carried in my life, I'm not exaggerating. This is let me get the depth here. It's 4mm on 4mm on 4mm on 4mm on 4. At its peak, it's about a 20mm belt. It's stacked to hell. It's about, this belt probably weighs about 20 pounds. There's no way, unless you're the Big Show, that you could take this belt to a live event and not completely blow your shoulder out. This belt, again, guys, I can't even explain the heaviness unless you hold it yourself, but it is heavy. Unlike the official replica, the IWGP replica, which was $2,000, that one was hollow. If you see Paul Martin's video, he actually takes the plates off and they are hollow. This is not. This is full plates. Yeah. This is a great belt, though. I love this belt. One of my favorite belts in my collection. Got a great deal on it, too. Cost me $600, which is a steal for this quality. There you got the tip with the diamonds. But I'll go and show you a quick in-depth look. Again, you see the leather strap. Nice hand tooling. Beautiful, beautiful. None of this cheaply made stuff. This is, 100% handcrafted, hand-tooled by Muhammad Nawaz. In my opinion, the best overseas maker that's not named Classic Shields or ORM. Yeah, in my opinion, he's the best. That's not Classic Shields or ORM. There you go. There you see some of the etching. There you see the nameplates. These nameplates are removable, by the way, guys. I'm not going to take one off because I don't want to make this video any longer than it already has been. but these are removable. Um, these are all former IWGP champions, except for Kenny Omega, because IWGP hates Kenny Omega, because he turned their back on him. On them, I mean. No, but it is all former IWGP champions, except for, Kenny Omega and others. But there you go. I got an AJ Styles nameplate. I'm actually not an IWGP fan, guys. Ironically enough, I have 3 IWGP championship belts, but I don't watch their product. Because when I buy belts, guys, I don't give a shit, about lineage or history or any of that. I could care less. I just care about what the belt looks like. Yeah. That's why I own an AEW world title. I don't watch AEW, but I just love the belt. AJ Styles nameplate because AJ Styles I'm familiar with, and I like AJ Styles. IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I'm just showing you the details. There you got the lion, the 2 red stones. 100% accurate. Obviously, as you know, you have the grommets in between each belt. This is the only belt I've ever owned that has grommets like that. Some people don't like them. I like them. I mean, they're different. It gives it a different look. Here you got the more of the nameplates. Shell tooling going all the way around. There you got AJ Styles' name again. Very, very nice. Again, there you have the hand tooling, just insane. As you see, the tip is so heavy that the leather literally just hangs down. There you have the tip with the stones in the tip. This tip is, I mean, this circle piece is a relief piece. Here's the screws. Very, very nice. Okay, I'll go and show you the back. This is not going to be easy to turn over. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you have the backing. Just to show you the flexibility, again, Muhammad Nawaz leather is just ultra flexible, ultra soft. Just completely. If you're into flexibility and floppiness when it comes to your leather and it being as flexible as it is in the ring, from the moment you get it to your house, you go with Muhammad Nawaz. Literally, guys, I didn't break this belt in. This is how it came. Yeah, I've had this belt for a while, but I'm telling you, this is how it came. Just a beauty. There you go. Turn it over. I'll give you guys a quick overview of my collection. Again, not the biggest collection in the world, but, they're just belts that I have. Yeah, guys, that's about it, and have a good one.